Hi, Steve Davidson here from winningmore.com. I thought since we released this all by the book back in April of the year 2010, it's a time to update with some new results and just show you exactly what this wonderful low to no risk system has been doing. That's right, this system has been in the market now since April 2010, and for a racing system that is in itself something quite phenomenal, as most of the systems you'll see will be here 1 week and gone by the end of the month. Not all by the book. Today it still sells as many copies as it did back in April 2010. So I'd just like to show you what can be achieved by this method. As I say, it's a low to no risk method. It is a mathematical method, and it works against the bookies in the same way that they endeavour to work against you, the punter. Just above the video you'll see this here. Now it will change depending on when you actually watch this video, but at the moment, to the end of December 2011, it has made a profit of £14,000. Now that is made risking only £1,797 of our own money. So can you imagine that? That is like having one bet, for example, of £1,700 to win £1,400. Now those sort of odds, if you knew you were going to win, you would certainly take them. And that's what all by the book does. It uses mathematical formula. And don't be confused if you're not very good at maths, because we have tools in the system to help you get this. And we don't do all races, so it's not a big mind-boggling thing. However, if we move down, this graph here shows you a good idea of the blue is the profit that we make. And you can see we have not, the whole time all by the book has been out, and even before public release, it has not had a losing month. Now the blue is the profits that we've been making per month. Now just as important is the red lines underneath. As you can see here, the red lines, and in fact that one's above the line, September, this is the amount of money that we risked to make the profit that shows here. And you can see here in April we risked not even £200 to make just under £1,400 profit. That's right, we didn't even risk more than £200 to get that sort of profit. So in the time, since the reason that this goes from July 2010 up to the current date, where at the moment it's December 2011, is because it was only since July 2010 that we've actually recorded the liabilities, because people didn't seem to grasp, even though we say it's a low to no risk, and the maximum we risk on any race is about £3, and we are betting £100 per race, but our maximum risk is about £3. Okay, so even though we're betting £100, we are not risking that £100. We're only risking about £3 of it, and in some races we aren't even risking any money. Regardless of the result, we are going to make a profit. So that's the strength of all by the book. Now if I just scroll down, these figures are all on the website below, but they will change as each month we add the new figures. We have a support team which do use all by the book consistently. They answer your emails, and that's where these figures are. These figures are coming from the bets that they make. Okay, so we can see here, here's all the monthly profits which were projected up in the chart just above that I showed you. And this is the amount of risk that we've made through the month to make this profit. The profit has got higher and higher as and more consistent in the later months because of the strategies that all by the book 2, which is what you will get if you decide to join us. All by the book 2 uses increased strategies, and that has increased our profits. Our risk has gone up a little bit, but it's more than compensated by the amount of profit that we're making. Okay, if we look down here, we can see since July 2010 we've made £13,000 and we've only risked 1,800 pounds is all we've risked. So that's 14% of our money we risk to make that sort of profit. Okay, now these figures are based on £100 per race, not per horse, per race bet. We bet races, not horses, and that will be explained in the book. But the thing is, if you didn't want to start with such a big bet, you can start with £50 per race or £20 per race, but it's all reward and effort. And if you're only risking such a small amount of your bank, then there's no point in not going for the £100 per race. Okay, this one here, there's quite a few testimonials on the site which you can go through and read, but Mick Bates from the UK puts this one: I've never sent a testimonial to a tipster system or a tipster before, because since 1986 I have never found one worthy of praise until now. As a new member of All by the Book, may I congratulate you both and thank you for supplying a system that does exactly as it says on the tin. Okay, so these are testimonials that have been willingly given. We don't go and haunt them and make them send us to us. Here down further you've got to click on here and you'll see every day's results. Okay, so All by the Book has been upgraded now. All by the Book 2 is what you'll get. Now the thing with All by the Book 2, it's not suitable for Apple products, so if you've got Apple Mac or only an iPad or something, don't buy All by the Book because you won't be able to read it. We've increased the security on it to stop it from being shared and to increase the value to you, the paying public, on this book. Okay, so All by the Book, brilliant system, works on UK racing only. You must be able to have UK bookie accounts, and Betfair is preferred if you can. You can't solely use this on Betfair, you need to use UK bookies as well. Okay, this method will work year in and year out. It works obviously better when there's more races happening. Like at the moment I'm doing this this recording and we've had quite a few meetings frozen out in the UK. Okay, that's enough from me, so I wish you would have a read of the rest of the site, check out the results, and I'm sure you will be extremely happy with All by the Book 2. This is Steve signing off and thanking you for your time. Cheers.